Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and today we're going to be focusing on plastics. Right, that was my attempt of getting 18 AM to like the video in first 10 seconds of the video, but yeah, we're not focusing on plastics. We will talk about plastics, but yeah. Yeah, cheap shot on my side. Right, so what do we have to do now? Initially, you guys can't hear anything. I was testing some out, so I'm gonna just increase some of the volume here. Music, like I said in previous episodes, I edit music in, just my favorite songs. Hopefully it's your favorite as well, but you know, actually doesn't really matter. I find some songs in the playlist a little bit annoying, so not annoying. They're not my favorites. So there's 26. I purchased, like when I purchased the game, I purchased the soundtrack as well. So I have all the audio sounds as well. It's only euro or two or something like that, or dollar or two. So I edited the sounds in. Hopefully you guys like the music as well. So hopefully now you're gonna hear the sounds as well of the traffic around here. Right, all jokes aside, well, there's no jokes. All issues aside, we're gonna be focusing on the new industry. That's gonna be farming. We're gonna talk about farming a lot in this episode. It's one of the most important industries, I believe, in this game. Farming has to be mastered by everybody, period. Why is that? Because this is the resource that keeps on, keeps on giving. We need to focus on farming in order to produce food, which is fine. You can import food, not a problem. But for example, let's take our situation at the moment. We do have processing industries, which is fine, which is perfect. At one point, we have to decide what is the most profitable for us to have. Oil, of course, is quite profitable, but Robs was a sneaky one and decided that he's gonna put quite limited amounts of resources on this map, and even the most profitable resources like coal and oil, not so much on this map. We technically can exploit oil in a little bit bigger quantities, and we will. But the thing is that we should focus on farming. Why? Farming is basics of any culture, I believe any culture, any civilization, any. What I'm gonna do now is experiment a little bit with fields. Now we have the fields here, and I really would like these fields to work nicely, to have these pillars in the middle of the fields, but I'm pretty sure that this is not how it all kinda works. So we can do something like this. Do we want to do something like this? This is interesting. Or should I just go for these? Let me have a short conversation with myself, and we can crack on. Probably the most effective way of getting, claiming fields, claiming land here would be, you know, to go all the way to the border, go back to the source, go back to where you came from, and there we go. Let's do some of these. Let's see if we're gonna be able to make them in a straight line. So we are actually producing our first farming. We are producing our first fields and resource for future industries. What are those future industries going to be? Well, I don't know. Food is kind of obvious one to go for. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for 6. Let's go for 6 here. We need 18 fields altogether. We're gonna stick to the big ones. We have a little bit more money. Well, dollars. Sorry, not money. Dollars. So we're gonna try to utilize them as well. What about these fields now? I'm wondering if this is gonna work. Let's see. Let's give it a go. Let's give it like this. This is something that I think it could be. Let's see. Ooh, interesting. Look at this one. How horrible of you. This is not good. Pathfinding, 3 division, guys. I'm kidding. I'm gonna have to lay off criticizing the game because I'm bad at it at the moment. I'll get better in time. Okay, so let's see a couple of these fields. Can we place them like this next to these electricity hoses? High voltage electricity hoses. Let's go for 4 here. Here we go. We have 4. This is perfect, actually. I like this. I mean, like, it's not perfect, it's good. Some of these fields look better than the others. You can see some of them actually got better pathfinding around the electricity hoses, some of them not so much. Like, for example, oh, what if we do... I should definitely do it. You know what I should do? I should definitely try to get this... Okay, not really cheating, but we're gonna auto-build some stuff. I really want to experiment with this. Just came to me, and I really want to see if it works. So let's see if we can auto... Okay, so these fields are not working like this. Okay, let's remove all these pillars. This is obviously gonna stay... Whoa, this is not even connected to the road. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with this field as well. Let's rebuild these power cables for a second. We're gonna auto-build these power cables, so fear not. I'm just gonna have to remove all these fields, because I think we can do a better job with these. So I'm thinking something like this. Let's try to make things nice. And this is like what I'm trying to do usually in the games. I want to do with this game what usually we would do with, let's say, Skylines or something. Just, you know, make like things pretty. Just make things look nice. Because this is the whole essence of games like Skylines. It's not to teach you economy or anything, because you cannot really lose that game. But there we go. So we have fields like this, and now we have to put electricity hoses. Now electricity hoses, like I said, I'm gonna rebuild this with auto build just because this is an experiment. I didn't have to do this. This is what I want to do. Okay. This is obviously a little bit more of a stretch. So let's see. What if I do from here to here? Okay, it requires one in the middle anyway. So how do I deal with this? Obviously, if it needs to be in the middle, if we go like this... Yeah, I was thinking if I can get two of them. What if I do... Oh, crap. Like, it found a way through this. Okay, that's not ideal. Like, this is between these two. What if I do this? Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. I thought the span will go through the two fields. I don't think it actually matters much now. Yeah, okay, let's just leave it as it is. Let's just leave it as it is. Do you have electricity? Yeah, electricity is back. It is how it is. It is how it is. Let's leave it at that. I wanted to keep the span of the electricity hoses to be in between. We can unpause this. It's not a big thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fields here, 6 field. That would be 6 here. That would be 12 fields. Okay. So, we have fields. We need a farm. We have 10 fields. We need 8 more. We need a farm. So, we're gonna build a farm somewhere around here. This farm would I would like to do this properly. What does properly mean? I would like to have food industries as well. Do we want to have it next to the farm itself? Maybe. Why the hell not? Let's build this area first, and let's see how we can... this is a radio station. Let's see if we can... Let's remove these roads. Also, I'm gonna be making, probably even today, I don't know when it's gonna be published, a little bit of tutorial, some things that I was experimenting a bit about, nothing spectacular, so don't think I'm making anything revolutionary again. No, but experimenting a little bit with maps and stuff that I do, and you know, the voodoo that you do so well, that one does so well, not me. Anyway, so we're gonna go for these mud roads, which we're gonna be upgrading soon enough. It's June already. I have my doubts that this is gonna be done anytime soon. So, like, the farm is not gonna start farming until next year. Industries, when they're done, we're gonna continue import. We're gonna start importing crops and stuff. So that's gonna be a thing. But what I would like to do with these industries is kind of try to build, you know, a final product. Final product being railroad access to this, to both crops and food production, so just in case we need it for the future. So let's do this now. So we're gonna need a couple of more fields. I will put them here next to the city. We won't expand city too much in this direction. It's gonna be some industries. Hopefully they're not gonna cause a lot of pollution, but we're gonna have industries. Let's start with industries. That would be food in this case. So food industry, I think, what do we have food industry wise? And of course this is gonna be, excuse me, that's gonna be the most important part, because this is gonna be bread and butter. Well, actually bread. Well, they say it's bread, but let's call it butter as well. We have Rob's 2 big food processing plants, 30 tons a day, 10 tons a day. Do we want to start small or go big or go home? I think we're gonna go big or go home. Let's see, what do we have? Do I still have that automate? You know what? Okay, I'll stick to this, but I think this GUI from 3 Division is not working perfectly for me, because I think we're missing a lot of buildings here. I'm pretty sure. I don't have this automated. Oh, here we go. This is automatic bread factory, 40 tons. This is not bad as well. I kind of like this building. They said it's based on a building in Moscow, Russia, or something like that. Oh, we need to really stop auto building, because it didn't auto build anything except the experiment with electricity hoses. Okay, something different, something that Robs didn't make in this case, which we have absolutely no problem with, but something different. Right, so we're gonna have to have access for roads, obviously. That's let's do it like this. If we build this building here, electricity will be provided. This building has to have a storage facility. Do we have storage facility that holds bread as well? Let's you know what, let's do this. This needs to be upgraded to the highest quality. Let's start with this straight away. Automation all the way. Automation is going to be building this infrastructure here. None of this stuff is required. Road is not required for any of these guys here. So we're going to build a proper farming infrastructure here. We're gonna build the high-end stuff here. Asphalt roads, everything. We have time until next year, because crops are not gonna start growing for a while. We will make sure that the factory is being constructed like ASAP. So it's gonna have its own different access. And I'm pretty sure that the road will reach the factory by the time factory is done. I am pretty sure that this is how I want this to be. And to end this on a cute note, we're gonna have the gravel road, you know, ending the road all the way there. There we go. So the guys have something to do. Perfect. So this is going to be a factory for processing of the crops. Okay, so we need the storage for crops. Storage for crops is something that I can't wait to do, because we have farming here and we have new types of farms. I would like to use vanilla farms with, is this large farm? Yeah, large farm. What is the capacity? Oh, hell no. No, I wanted to go with these mod farms. 6,000 tons of crops. Here we go. This is a farm that has access. Ooh, it even has 2 entrances and 1 exit. Perfect. This is the farm that has what if I build it? It has 6,000 ton capacity. We can put a farm all the way here. You know what? Yeah. Let's start with the farm, because farm is so versatile. We can put it next to everywhere. So let's go again with this farm. It has connections on all sides. So I would like to start. Well, we'll start on a farm as well. Should I leave it a little bit more space? Yeah, we can actually. Let's do it. Do I want to do it maybe this way? Interesting. I want to have this industry out of as far away from the city as possible. Oh, what is this? This guy cannot go to the freezer. Why? Because freezer is over here. They need to asphalt this road first. Interesting. Will they make it until we run out of meat? Who knows? Let's see. Shops, they're full of meat, more or less. What about the truck? Truck has some meat as well. You know what? You're full of meat, so I'm hoping that we're gonna be able to handle this before we run out of meat. Anyway. We have farm. So in this area here we need to make a factory. I wanted to make factory as far away as possible, but of course railroad access. Yes, we're gonna have to have a railroad access here for the farm, for the... Did I pause this? No, it's unpaused. Access for the both farm and the factory will have to be planned as well. Jesus, he has such a nice storage facilities here from Rob's. There are different ones. 12,000, 3,000, 5,000, 8. Yeah, it looks like Robs expanded those grain storages. That's really nice as well. But I'm not going for Robs in this case. We're gonna go for the farm that already has a capacity. 6,000 tons is fine. Plus, of course, we're gonna have access to the railroad station for future distribution. Really? No free excavator, or are you just too far? No, excavator is there. So looks like this is okay. So this is how far we can actually excavate. Yeah, we can bypass that. We have the... I'm gonna pause this as well. We have the excavator here. I will buy one... Oh, no, that's a bulldozer. God. Oh, darn it. My bad. Okay, family friendly, my ass. Alright, right, so we need a farm, and we should be able to level it now. There we go, because of the... Really? That's an excavator? I thought it was a bulldozer. My bad. Okay, so we have excavator there, and let's try to... I'll pause this because he's gonna run out of fuel, and then he's gonna wanna go and refuel, but while it's paused, he's not gonna leave the area at the moment. So I think this is gonna be fine like this. Okay, a little bit of space. And there we go, bang. And I want to make a train loading station here, and this is where the train infrastructure is going to come in. Well, you know what, let's build the food processing plant first. There we go. Where do we want it pointed? Yeah, so we can use the same train station for both of these things. I need a little bit more space. Do we need any additional industries? No, we don't need a bus station here. We're gonna have a buses delivering people to here directly. 100 people work here. Let's just compare. Robses is 90 for 10 tons and 250 for 30 tons. Yeah, but this is automatic bread factory. This is ooh. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be building this, but I don't care because I don't think this automatic fits the time frame that we are using at the moment. So probably would be better if we went with something different, but hey ho, won't. I'm thinking how I can implement this. Oh, T. Perfect. Rotate. So we will have the connections for the railroad terminal on the correct side. So we can have something like this, and then we need to connect these factories. But like I said, first the factories are going to be connected with mud roads, so we can finish them. So we can start working on them straight away, and then we're going to build it, and they're going to be connected in other manners. Okay, so this needs to be a big terminal. Trains, again, Old Gala, looking at you. Any criticism here is welcomed. I will go for a huge train station. Well, it needs to be dual track. It doesn't have to be, but dual track, I think it's preferred. And it needs to be connected to both of these factories. This is quad track and hexa track, if that's a word. This is Robs's one. I would like to go for Robs's one because they're much longer. Why is this important? It's more realistic because big trains, when they park... quad, no, we need the small one. Here we go, the smallest one. So trains, when they park, they're gonna be full length. They're gonna be realistically filled in and parked. You know, the full length of the train is gonna be connected. Now, initially, we don't have to deliver stuff or export stuff with trains, but in the future, I would like to do so. Okay, I think I'm done with this, so I'm gonna unpause because I think these guys are gonna go and refuel or something. Well, not yet, but they probably will in the quite soon on their own. They just decide, oh, refueling time. Okay, now it's Oolykee's refueling time, coffee time. Yeah, so we have 10 fields. We need to finish this with field-related things, and we also need to connect these factories to some kind of well, we need to construct these. So I'm just gonna do this. This is quite simple. Mud roads connected to all of this. These mud roads are going to be removed as soon as asphalt is connected, and voila, we have all of this connected to construction. Well, yeah, to be constructed, and I would like to utilize rest of the fields. So we have 10 fields, as you remember. We need 8 more. So rest of the space here, we will plan for the railroad. I would go with the railroad diesel. I like electricity for our railroads, but unfortunately, I think we're gonna stick to diesel here. Do I want to go with small fields in between or just big ones? Well, big ones. That's what she said. But the reason is that I would like. Ooh, I just noticed something else here that we can do. If we build the bus station here, I can start a railroad construction from this side as well. This is going to be important, and I think actually this is really important. A small construction would be fine, but we can construct it from here. Why am I saying this? Because whenever we connect this to the main line, which is going to be around here, we're going to have issues with building all the what's it called, the shamrock leaves of connection to the main railroad. So let me show you this real quickly. Let's go first. Let me while we are here, not to forget, if we build the train depot, no, that will be on the construction offices. Railroad construction office, really small one, because it's not going to be building a lot. It's going to be building just a part of the infrastructure. So let's go. It can be even this way, it doesn't really matter. So here, voila, here, and it doesn't have any sources. Oh, that's a problem, right? Yeah, that's the problem, because these, you know what, we're gonna have small trains and we're gonna fill it to 50%. That was the problem, if you remember, for the previous one. So we're gonna with the previous in the previous series we had a problem with resources not being equally distributed. So when the train returns back and unloads resources, we have over 100% of some things, and we have much less of the other stuff that is actually needed for construction of the railroads. So what we're gonna do here, when they come for you, we're gonna go. What I would like to do, my little German in me is saying, okay, we need to do this. We need to go here and then parallel to this road and then connect it to the rest of the system to utilize as much space as we can for farming. But what realistically should be built, I believe it's something like this. Let's see this. Okay, we had for a second there. Okay. Okay, parallel to this. There we go. So we're gonna have two railroads like this, and we have to connect it to the rest of the system, which is gonna be somewhere there. But fear not, Oolykee didn't forget that even these guys, they require a little bit of fueling. So fueling, yeah, fueling can be built. We can go for vanilla fueling. Who was pro vanilla fueling? There we go. I think you have your day. We have vanilla fueling. Continue with the railroad infrastructure one way, the other way, and city. Let's avoid crashing into the city, so we're gonna have something like this. All the way here. Where does it go? All the way. Yeah, I'm gonna start using this that all Gala hates as well. The grid. The grid is your friend. I have no idea if this is even going straight. Alright, okay, let's build it like this. We're gonna build it this way, and then let's go and continue. Oh, really? Okay, we're already at the edge. Yeah, a little bit too... maybe not, maybe not. I thought it was a little bit too far. But let's go build it this way. Whoa, it works? Cool, cool, cool. Let's see if we can build it all the way. All the way. Perfect. Yeah, this is gonna be like this is import-export in this direction, but also we need to use this for distribution as well. So I will build things like this, right to right, left to left. Let's build it bit by bit. There we go. And here we go. So this is the railroad. Of course, we need the switches here for them to park. Semaphores and that stuff is going to be built later. Switches, should I? You know what? I'll build it now, just because I know I'm going to make a mistake in the future and forget. Let the automation do the voodoo that it does so well. So let's construct this. There we go. So we have railroad infrastructure in place, and we have farm. Okay, are we missing anything? No. How many spaces is this farm for? This is the only thing I'm worried about, that I totally forgot. I totally forgot that that usually we use distribution offices. Now we won't. This has 32. Okay. Vanilla has... Whoa. Really? Really? They changed it that much? Okay, 32 then it's realistic. I don't care. 33 is realistic because... well, I don't know. I say so? Maybe. Let's go, it's realistic. So 32 places, that means we can have a third of it. It's gonna be... 30 is gonna be trucks for picking the stuff off of the fields. Let's go with, I don't know, 10. And then we have 22 left. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, we can probably have more. Like, we're gonna go for 20 fields. Let's go for 20 fields now. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look like. This guy here cannot have industrial connections, so all the storage in this guy is gonna be from, well, on their own. And we need fields. We need 10 more fields. That's a lot of fields. So let's start. I unpause the game so we can go for big fields. Do we want them on this side? Absolutely. Can we do it like this? We can, but can I do it better? What if I do it like this? How it's gonna look like? Meh. Yeah, I noticed this, that the field decides to go in one side and it doesn't go on both sides. That's a little bit annoying. So in this case, it decided to go to the left side. I know that here it decided to go to the right hand side. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move this field a little bit more to the right. And let's see if we can use this. All the way to the farm, a little bit to the right. No. What if I... it looks like it decided if it's not gonna go on the right-hand side, it's not gonna go anywhere. So, yeah, remove this field. We're gonna go one more time. What I'm gonna do now is press T. And let's see, if I press T, does it rotate where it wants to go? Looks like yes. Looks like yes. And this is what I wanted to achieve. I wanted to achieve as much usefulness from this area as possible. The fields are going to be a little bit smaller than the normal fields, you know, if we had flat grounds everywhere. But I think this is much better. So let's go for fields here. That would be 3. This roads here, I think this is gonna be removed after we asphalt the hell out of this place, so we can place another field over here. What about here? No, I leave this area for the city development, so we have only 3 fields. We need 7 more. 7 more. Okay, obviously we're gonna have to go for the expansion in this direction. Here we go. What the hell? I didn't press anything. Obviously, I have a mouse issue. Vermin issue. Okay. Go all the way right. Get to the green. Go up. Squeeze it in. So she said. That would be 6. 6. Yeah. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do it here. Smaller fields. We're gonna utilize as much space as we can. This area here, I'm gonna leave it as some kind of a forest-ish area, but I will go for this. 1, 2, 3. Is it 4? So we have 20, we need 20 fields. 1, 2, these are 10, and then 11, 12, 13. No, wait. 1, 2, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so this is 20 fields. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. I know that this is not ideal. Do we want to utilize this around the fields? No, I don't. No, I don't. It would be better if I build some of the fields on this side, so we would have I'm gonna leave it as it is. I'm gonna leave it as it is. This is potentially city expansion area, so... Or... let's see what it is. Where we were. Is this whale tier? Looks like it is. Don't be something important. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, nothing to see there, nothing to see. We'll focus on that later. Okay, so we have it. It's done. This is what I wanted to do. We need a lot of construction vehicles to come here and start working on this. Are you? No. We need groundwork on this one. We need buses. Well, you know what? Groundwork, they can continue. Yeah, we're gonna need buses at one point, so let's put buses straight away. Roads should not come here, that's fine. We have here, we have nothing assigned. So again, buses, construction, and groundwork, we're assigning everything straight away. Let them do... Oh, we forgot about this one. Okay, we forgot about this one. Oolykee forgot about this fire access. Okay, one of the fields is going to have to be removed. Pause for a cause. Build field. Build field. And now let's place a farm. Please place the farm. We have space. We have space. Even if we cannot place it here, that's fine. We're going to move it a little bit over and that's going to be fine. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Pretty happy. Parallel, feng shui, farm over function. I mean, feng shui doesn't mean form over function, just, you know, there's no confusion. Form over function is... I don't know where I came with that. Like, I don't know, I heard it somewhere, it's not my invention. But anyway, asphalt, yes. We're gonna remove this road, we're gonna remove a little bit of this road. We will build asphalt road in this direction. It has to go from here. You know what? I'll be nice about this. This is something that you shouldn't do. It's definitely not efficient because we're gonna see why. I want to use this. This is a funny thing. I use the intersection that already exists. So is this efficiency or not? I use the intersection that exists so we don't interrupt. Oh, unpause. So we don't interrupt the current construction and whatever is happening. But it's gonna create bends on the road, which is more likely than not gonna slow down our trucks. There we go. That's gonna slow down our trucks, but it's gonna speed up our construction. So what matters? What gives? Start construction with this. There we go. This is going to be connected later. It's only going to be mud access for the fire department for putting the fire out of this. We could have started on construction of this, but this is not the most important thing we have to build. The factories are. Last thing we're missing is electricity hoses. Do we have electricity connection here? We do over there, and we have it over here. So this shouldn't be a big problem. We're going to quickly do this. We need four-way electricity hoses. This can be done later, but yeah, this can be done later. I'm gonna put it here. Obviously, we have a nice empty space here. Plonk. This is gonna have to have one big electricity hose coming in here. So from over there, on the left-hand side of the road. There we go. And then go here. Okay, the second one, so we have one of them is gonna go to the factory, so we can go, we don't have to go across. This is a railroad. Let's go like this, and then all the way here, and connect it to the left hand side. And I'm gonna have electricity connected to both of these things. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna have a substation, vanilla, boo-hoo. Vanilla is fine. This is the access to the area, so maybe not here. Let's go with vanilla. No, this is gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine. Vanilla over here. No. Yeah, I think the road is gonna fit next to it, and I'm gonna try to be smart about road. So this one is connected, and the next one will be... So we need access to this farm. Well, we'll see if it's gonna work. It doesn't. Like, it matters, but if it doesn't work, it's fine as well. I used a little bit higher. This is something anti-stats. I used a little bit high voltage input and 2 high voltage outputs, which is like highest medium voltage, which is not feng shui. You know what? Yeah, I really want to change this. I think stats is right here in order to make this really look really nice. In order to make this look really nice, I think it should be a little bit more appropriate. For example, we have 2.35 megawatts input. I will go for the second biggest. That would be this one, 1.5, which is, when you do the math, it's 3 megawatts. So it's... Oh, they're already working on this. Perfect. which is 3 megawatts and 2.35 is input, but none of it is built to, you know, withstand the maximum capacity at all the time, like all the time. So, like this, and then you can cut short here. There we go. Perfect. I need to connect this to the infrastructure, but we're gonna have to build the roads first in order to do so, so I'm pretty fine with this. We have the asphalt coming here. It should be here shortly, so we're gonna asphalt this, and finally we're gonna have some meat in the shops. I'm gonna real quickly check, because we're already out of time. No meat in the shops. Here we have meat. Why don't you go to this building here? That's a second building. What about this one? This one has... wait. Why don't you go to Gala's commercial building? I have no idea. Okay, here we go. And which one is this? Oh, no, no, no. You need to go to this one here. Go to this one here. That's the third building. Third building is this one in the corner here. They are missing a little bit of meat. Will they be complaining about this? Yeah, they will a little bit. They will a little bit, but I think we're gonna resolve this shortly. We only need to asphalt this road so they can access the freezer here. That's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm gonna leave it as it is, and I'm gonna say a couple of things like, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, and if you want to support the channel, you have the description of the video. Guys, happy Saturday, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.